Oh, I just wanted to say thank you so much to all you subscribers who subscribe to my YouTube channel. We've got over 100 subscribers now. Me and my friend Dan, who helps me run this channel all the way from China. We love making these videos, and it's an amazing experience. So it's all down to you guys. You wouldn't be able to keep going if it wasn't for you, your support. So we really do appreciate it. It's a Q&A session we're doing this week, and anyway, we've got a question from Matthew Foley, who comes from Salem, Oregon, and he says, Paul, where do you find your auditions, and what do you do to prepare for them? Well, I have an agent who actually gets me all the auditions, and she gets paid a commission wage of 10% every time I get the job that I actually auditioned for. If it's stage, she gets 15% if it's TV or film. So she does all that. Now, I could chase up auditions myself in terms of looking for them, but I generally find whenever I do that, any avenue I've gone down to actually look for auditions for, my agent's normally beaten me to the post, so that becomes a total waste of time on my behalf. Now, as for preparing for the auditions, well, now you're asking. I mean, auditions can vary from one to the other, but in general, I do a voice warm-up at home. It generally consists of me doing a tongue twister, go red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Another phrase I use is, in Xanadu did Kubla Khan a stately pleasure, dome decree, where out the sacred river ran, through caverns measureless to man, down to a sunless sea. Such things as this, things which are good for the internal muscles and the tongue in the mouth, because it's all about loosening the throat, you see. I also do a set of breathing exercises where I lay on the floor, with my back on the floor, and put a 2-inch book, 2-inch book in thickness, underneath the back of my head. My knees are pointing towards the ceiling. They're about 18 inches apart, and the soles of my feet are flat on the ground. I then breathe in very, very deeply and breathe out on a count of 33. With an emphasis being that a small ball of light is passing between each vertebrae. There's 33 vertebrae a human being has. A small ball of light is leaving each vertebrae on its way out. Now, this breathe out takes 33 seconds. Once I've got to the end of that breathe out, my instinct, as per usual, is to actually breathe back in, which I do, and I repeat that procedure 3 times. Once I've done that, I'm still laying on the floor, my body's now totally relaxed. And then I force myself to do a yawn. When I finish yawning and release the yawn, on the way out I'll do a hum. Now it clears the resonance chambers in my head, my face, to give my voice the optimum colour and depth and range when it comes to my vocal expression. Now, when you turn up at these auditions, if it's a staged audition, you may be asked to do 2 contrasting monologues of about 2 minutes per piece. One piece will normally be modern, and the other piece will most definitely be a Shakespearean piece, because they've got to be contrasting in their content and their era, you see. So you've got to do that as well. If it's a TV audition, the first thing they'll ask you to do when you get there is to fill in an application form. No matter what television thing you're going for, they always ask you to do this. Now remember, don't get the hump or get annoyed, because you've just spent a good while at home doing these exercises to relax your body and clear your resonance chambers. And you don't want that all tensing up again on a whim because you've been thrown into the dark by an application form. Alright? Anyway, when it comes to stage, again, the stage audition, they'll ask you just to perform. There'll be no application form at all. For TV, there will be. And so, really, there you are. That's it for this Q&A session, and I do look forward to doing this again sometime. All right? So, until next week, that's it for this week's episode of the Paul Innocent Channel, and what it's like to really be an actor in Great Britain. Bye-bye.